Okay, I would like to thank you all for coming to this technology professional development. Today I am going to be talking about how cell phones and smartphones can be used in the classroom. Okay, first, things that are going to be covered, the introduction. Technology's potential to transform education has become the mantra of the 21st century. The days of teachers covering a defined number of pages in a textbook and assigning work at the end of the chapter are quickly disappearing. Instructors are leveraging technologies that give students access to interactive content from myriad sources. In a digital classroom, the teacher is more than a static oracle of information who delivers lectures. Instead, he or she is an active participant and facilitator in each student's path of discovery and exploration. Interesting on this side. Objectives that will be covered in this presentation: how to engage students in using the cell phone in the teaching and learning process, and factors that should be considered in creating a technology-rich classroom environment to augment teaching and learning. Okay, the general uses of cell phones. We all know that students use cell phones all the time. They use their cell phones to search the internet, to access social media, to listen to music, take photos, play games, and send text messages and photos. The potential of smartphones for educational usage can go much further when supported by a strong classroom management system. The cell phones can be used for peer reviews. Students can peer assess their classmates' essays through a Google form embedded on a teacher page, which will also allow them to view real-time constructive criticism. They can also use it to peer edit. This allows students to text in class to peer edit and to offer constructive criticisms for writing projects. This also allows students to share statements and introductory paragraphs with one another without ever saying a word. Edmodo. We use Edmodo a lot in this building. Edmodo has an app which students can access from their cell phone. It is an app for Android and iPhone. It makes it easy for teachers and students to stay connected and share information. Students can use their phones to send notes, post replies, and check messages about upcoming events while in and away from the classroom. Twitter. Cell phones can be used, Twitter is used on cell phones. Students can tweet about teachers can tweet about upcoming due dates or assignments. They can provide the class with a running news feed. They can use it to coordinate assignments, connect with the community, engage parents, and follow the issues or the important issues that are going on today. Conclusion. Because technology continues to play an important role in modern industrial society, integrating technology into schools will help prepare students to succeed in a rapidly changing world. The proliferation of social media and technology has changed the way educators teach, how students learn, and the way teachers and students communicate. Discovering how technology is shaping high school and college classrooms around the country is essential to student success. Thank you all. Questions, comments, concerns? Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I understand the technology and the use of iPhones, but are you looking at the delegate advocate side of that? Because, with this technology, kids tend not to do what they need to do to develop their own knowledge-based skills.
You are absolutely right about that, and that's why I said it has to do with a lot. Using cell phones in the classroom is definitely going to take a lot of classroom management because of the different things that students can use it for. That's why I had the general usage. They know all of the reasons they can be used for things that are wrong. As educators, we are trying to teach them how to use it for educational purposes and being responsible when using social networking or their cell phones.
So is that going to be a type of etiquette that has to be established?
It definitely is going to have to be established, or it's going to be chaos in the classroom.
My question to you as an educator, would you want your students to use their iPhones, cell phones with the way society is rolling nowadays?
Yes and no. Using cell phones in the classroom is definitely going to come with pros and cons. However, based on especially this school, we have over 2,700 students at this school. We do not have enough computers for all of those students. Although we have access to computer labs, it's just too many people. So, using cell phones in the classroom, I would allow my students to use cell phones in the classroom to do research, because at least I know each one of them, for the most part, will have some type of phone that can access the internet.
But how are you gonna monitor it?
Walking around. It takes close classroom management, very close classroom management, very close.
So I heard you say that you would actually use it for research purposes, therefore that is already a managed procedure right there?
Yes,
For
it
a
is.
particular time?
Yes, it is definitely going to be. Now, I'm not saying that using cell phones in the classroom is going to be something that is easy. When it comes to technology, it's always going to be an issue of what they can access, what they're supposed to access. The good thing about this building, a lot of those websites that they usually access are all blocked. So, things like Facebook and World Star Hip Hop, things such as that are blocked at this school, so they can't use it. So they can't access those websites. So it is my hope that I can manage my classroom sufficiently that I can ensure that they are all doing what they're supposed to be doing. And it's my hope that an educator who is employing cell phones in their classroom can have that type of classroom management, because it's going to take a lot. Thank you all so very much for coming to my professional development. I really appreciate it.